I'm on my way. I think I'm pretty much at the top of this mountain already. I haven't been walking for just a couple minutes. But I say that. You might go higher, but I can't see because everything is like, whew, you know? This would be creepy if it was in the fall towards Halloween, yeah? All this is kind of spittles down and makes your clothing and your bag just not sopping wet, but you know, like clothes that just won't dry. So this should, I think, push out later this afternoon or evening, but it is chilly. And I fussed about that in the morning being cold, but whenever it gets hot, then I'm going to be fussing about sweating too much, even more than I am now. So I think I'll take this instead. My hands were a bit swollen. My joints are a bit swollen this morning. But like my hands, toes, they're all hard to flex. I don't know what's going on there. I've been laid up. I'm just going to say it was too much salt. I don't think that's right, but that's what I'll make myself believe. It was really a struggle to get out of the hammock this morning. I hemmed and hawed. But once everything is put up, I think a lot of that initial resistance is compounded by like striking camp, putting stuff up, getting your bag secured, getting your bag on. Are you forgetting something? You know, all of that. Once that's over with, then the walking in the morning gets easier. At the end of the day, it turns to, now I get my stuff out. I gotta cook my food. I gotta set up my camp. You know, it's just those little things like that that take your time and make you not want to do stuff. But after you push through it, then the actual task is just going forward. So, otherwise, I think I'm, like I said, getting, oh, I see where it goes up. Okay, it'll be a little bit higher up. But then I'll have about a mile and a half downhill. And then after that, it is up for a long while, 8 miles, something like that. It's gonna be a beast. So hopefully it's just nice inclines like this without too many stairs. But I'll put this away because I don't want to have to fall down that. Pretty though. I hear a tree that wants to go. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Bye. So this is the bridge. It is wonky, but pretty cool the way they build those up. Pretty neat. Those balds I got too out there, it's just a blackberry thicket. Some more blackberries. All the way up there, there's some folks taking photos. I guess you can top up over there and get some shots, but the way the trees are growing up around here, there's another gap, not a gap, bald coming up. Yellow bald, I think I'll hit that one tomorrow. That's supposed to have a watchtower. So today has kicked my butt. I don't feel like going uphill no more. And if I can go downhill, you bet I am. There's a gap down that I'll stay at tonight, but it's another, 2 or 3 miles. So I'm gonna just bust on past this and keep on trekking. Well, I'm at a place I could camp. I'm about 8 miles from where I started, but it's 3:45, a little bit later. And then it's uphill, pretty steep. So I think I'm gonna keep going. There's not really a super good hammock spot here. I'm just tired and my feet hurt. But even if I do half the climb today, that leaves less of a climb tomorrow morning to get up. I just gotta hoof a lot of water that way. And this has picnic benches. I just can't find a place to hang very well. So anyways, I will make a choice at some point in time in the next 15 minutes. I wanted a candy bar when I was down at the picnic area. And I said, you don't just get a candy bar, those are for energy. So if you eat a candy bar, you have to keep hiking. Well, I'm hiking. Just couldn't turn down that Walmart branded Three Musketeers. And it's just stairs. It's unpleasant. So I don't know how high I'm going up here. Didn't actually look if I can get all the way to the top, but it's 2 miles of this. So I think it's over 1,000-foot elevation, or just at. I was reading my map right, so it's a lot. There was a chipmunk. Couldn't catch him on camera. Or some kind of little wooded creature. So here I am walking. Let's hope that Milky Way holds out. More than that, I hope it was worth it. I mean, I'd have to do this at some point in time. But my goodness. You got a little steep. That's the way the trail goes. I negotiated a truce with myself today. I got halfway up the mountain, and there was a trail that led down to a campsite. I said, I'm taking that, because I think I'm just at about 10, maybe just under. But I wasn't doing another mile to get to the campsite at top. And then there were some noisemakers that went by, and I thought, well, probably a good thing, because they're probably going to stop at that next one. So as far as I know, I'm the only guy here, which is nice, unless there's a bear. But we'll see. I haven't had too much of a problem with them yet. I soaked my entire hammock with DEET, or whatever that bug killer is, or not killer, repellent is. I taste like it. It's disgusting, but there were a lot of mosquitoes. Now they're all gone, so I guess that worked. So I cooked me one thing in noodles, or teriyaki noodles, something. I'm gonna have me some rice too. I ate a lot of calories today, but I'm pretty sure I burned a lot of calories too. That was a heck of a hike. It was almost all uphill, and the downhill wasn't easy. So I checked my toe earlier. I think it's okay. I'm not sure if I have blisters on the balls of my feet, or if there's a reason the inside of my shoes are squishy. So I'll take those off and check them here after I get everything hung up. I don't like to lay down until I get all my cooking stuff cleaned out and bag hung and everything else. It's just easier this way. There's a shooting range within, probably pretty close. They were doing a lot of rapid fire earlier. But I'm used to hearing that kind of stuff. We live down the road from the police shooting range. Overall, it wasn't terrible. There weren't just a whole lot of good views today. More water than anything. Tomorrow morning, I'll get up late again, I'm sure, if my knees are having me. And then I'll get up to the top of the second bald. I was looking around. These balds, I think they're just old fields. Some dude said it was from the wind. There's no way. The way that it's cut out, somebody just went out there and blitzed themselves a field and then had it taken over at some point in time or sold off the property. Because there was one lower end that looked just like way back in Georgia. I sat out in one open area. I think it's the same thing here. Maybe they grazed cattle. Maybe they used them for actual fields. I don't know. But there's no way that they were beat down from weather. Too square. So I'm going to hang out here. I might do a video later. I'm kicking my feet. Let's tickle at my hammock. But I got to go get to that rice real fast. Well, my other toe looks okay. This one's still healing, but that right there, that's an old one. It should be healed up underneath, right? But that one ripped off pretty good, so I'm gonna have to cut it. It's a nice little hunk there. So that's the update on my feet today. Disgusting. I don't know. I won't show y'all what I have to do here, but it will involve a multi-tool and that. My goodness. So, little cutting it is.